the Amazon rainforest. It is vast, it is full of incredible life, a true wonder of our planet. Many mighty rivers snake their way through its expanse. The air here is always warm and very wet. This creates a perfect steamy home for countless plants. So many different kinds, so many varied forms live here, more indeed than almost anywhere else on Earth. It is like a great green ocean covering a huge part of South America, a place of constant growth and renewal. Imagine, if you will, a place simply teeming with vibrant life. Precious sunlight struggles to filter down through the dense canopy far above. It creates a kind of magical, dim emerald light below on the forest floor. The incredible, unmistakable sounds of the jungle are constantly all around you. Exotic birds call out with their unique, often startling songs. Countless millions of insects buzz and chirp continuously, day and night. Playful monkeys chatter and leap high up in the high branches. Every single leaf, every delicate, colorful flower tells a fascinating story. A story of struggle and survival, a story of slow, patient evolution over countless millennia. These ancient plants have been here for millions of years, adapting. The sheer number of different plant species is truly astonishing to comprehend. Scientists currently believe there are tens of thousands of them, perhaps even more. Many more are still completely unknown to us, remaining entirely undiscovered by science. They are hidden deep within the vast, unexplored parts of this immense forest. Each one has its own special and unique way of living, of thriving. They all compete fiercely with one another for precious, life-giving sunlight. They also compete for the vital nutrients found in the often surprisingly poor soil. They have developed truly amazing tricks and clever strategies to survive in this challenging environment. This biodiversity is a global treasure. This incredible and wonderfully diverse plant kingdom is like a hidden world of its own. It's certainly a place filled with deep, captivating mystery. It is also a place of continuous, ongoing scientific discovery and wonder, from the very tallest emergent trees, giants reaching hopefully for the sky, to the smallest, most delicate mosses and lichens clinging tenaciously to bark. Each and every plant plays an important, specific role in this vast, interconnected ecosystem. They provide essential food for countless species of creatures, big and small. They provide vital shelter from hungry predators and the sometimes harsh elements. They even help to make the very air we all breathe. The Amazon is truly the lungs of our planet. Some remarkable Amazonian plants look like they truly belong on another planet entirely. They are wonderfully and genuinely bizarre, a testament to nature's creativity. Take the famous Victoria amazonica water lily, for example, a true queen of aquatic plants. Its leaves are absolutely enormous, a genuine spectacle for anyone lucky enough to behold them. They can grow up to 3 meters wide, floating serenely across the water surface. They are surprisingly strong, quite robust enough for a small child to sit on carefully. Imagine yourself gently floating on such a giant green natural plate. It is quite a marvel of natural engineering and clever adaptation. These giant, impressive lily pads have very distinctive, turned-up edges all around them. This special, clever feature helps them to stay comfortably afloat on the water surface. It also ingeniously prevents too much rainwater from spilling onto the top surface and sinking them. On the underside, they are covered with many sharp, strong, protective spines. These spines effectively protect them from hungry fish and other aquatic herbivores seeking a meal. And what about their magnificent, short-lived flowers? They are so exquisitely beautiful. They open dramatically only at night, a pure, ghostly white and wonderfully fragrant. Then they remarkably change their color to a lovely soft pink by the second night of blooming. Then there is the very curious monkey ladder vine, known scientifically as a Bauhinia guianensis. These unusual woody vines are not like any ordinary climbing plants you might typically see. They twist and turn like giant, flattened wooden ribbons as they grow ever upwards. They climb high up into the dense, dark canopy of the rainforest. They effectively create natural aerial pathways for many different animals living in the treetops. Monkeys, as you might guess, often use them just like staircases to move around with ease. That is precisely how they got their evocative common name. Their distinctly flattened, undulating shape is very unusual for a typical vine. It helps them to cling securely to their host trees. Another truly strange and utterly fascinating plant is the tropical pitcher plant of the genus Nepenthes. These are actually carnivorous plants, which is quite an amazing and startling thing in the plant kingdom. Yes, you heard that correctly. These are indeed plants that actually eat insects and other small creatures. They have highly modified, specialized leaves, which are shaped like small hollow pitchers or cups. These special pitchers are often filled with a kind of special digestive liquid produced by the plant. Unsuspecting insects are attracted by their bright, alluring colors or a sweet, deceptive smell. They crawl inside the slippery pitcher. Then they often slip on the waxy inner surface and fall helplessly into the liquid trap below. The plant then slowly digests them, absorbing their nutrients. The many varied plants of the Amazon rainforest do not live their lives in quiet isolation. They are, in fact, an absolutely integral part of a very complex and delicate web of life. They interact constantly with countless animals in an array of truly fascinating and intricate ways. For instance, many beautiful, brightly colored flowers rely entirely on tiny hummingbirds for their essential pollination. The tiny, energetic birds, with their rapidly beating wings, drink sweet nectar from deep within the blooms. As they diligently feed, they inadvertently carry sticky pollen grains from one flower to other similar flowers. Some of these specialized plants have even evolved very specific, intricate floral shapes over time. These shapes perfectly match the long, slender beaks of certain hummingbird species. It is a perfect example of a codependent partnership in nature. Let us consider the mighty Brazil nut tree, Bertholletia excelsa, as another wonderful example. It is a true, undisputed giant of the Amazon forest, towering majestically above many other trees. Its precious, nutritious nuts are encased in an incredibly hard, woody outer shell, like a cannonball. Only one animal in the entire rainforest possesses strong enough teeth and jaws to gnaw it open. That special animal is the agouti, which is a large, shy, ground-dwelling rodent. The agouti eats some of the rich nuts immediately as a reward for its efforts. It also buries many others in various scattered spots for later consumption, a natural larder. Sometimes it completely forgets where it buried some of them. These forgotten nuts can then germinate and hopefully grow into new, tall trees. This is a clever, effective way for the tree to disperse its precious seeds. Indigenous peoples have lived successfully and sustainably in the Amazon rainforest for many long centuries. They have developed an incredibly deep, sophisticated, and intimate understanding of the local plants. They know precisely which plants are good and safe to eat for food. They also know which specific plants can be used effectively as traditional forms of medicine. Indeed, many modern, life-saving traditional remedies actually originate from unique Amazonian plants. Curare, for example, is a well-known and potent muscle relaxant. It was first discovered and used by indigenous hunters on their poison dart arrow tips. Now, refined versions of its compounds are sometimes used carefully in modern medicine, particularly during complex surgical procedures. The accumulated traditional ecological knowledge of these indigenous communities is incredibly valuable to all of humanity. They truly know the many hidden secrets and subtle rhythms of the vast green forest. They know how to live in sustainable harmony with the natural world that surrounds them. They use various different plants for building their sturdy, weatherproof homes and essential shelters. They also use them for making vital tools, effective weapons, and beautiful, intricate crafts. Their spiritual and practical connection to the diverse plant world is very profound and deeply ingrained. Learning from their ancient wisdom can teach us so much about sustainable living, and also about the largely untapped hidden medicinal powers held within these green wonders of the natural world. The magnificent Amazon rainforest and its many unique, often bizarre plants are currently facing many serious and escalating threats. Widespread, relentless deforestation is a major and pressing environmental problem throughout the entire region. Countless irreplaceable trees are cut down every single year for their valuable timber. Huge swathes of pristine forest land are also cleared for extensive, unsustainable farming and widespread cattle ranching. This terrible, short-sighted destruction happens at an incredibly alarming and accelerating rate day after day, year after year. When the ancient towering trees go, the unique plants and dependent animals lose their only homes. The delicate, intricate balance of the entire complex ecosystem is then irrevocably broken. We are tragically losing precious plant species even before we have a proper chance to discover or study them. Global climate change is another extremely serious and rapidly growing threat to the Amazon's survival. Gradually rising global temperatures and significantly changing unpredictable rainfall patterns greatly affect the forest's health. Some of the more delicate and specialized plant species are very sensitive to these ongoing climatic changes. They may not be able to adapt quickly enough to the new, harsher environmental conditions. Extended periods of severe drought are becoming much more common and widespread than in previous decades. Destructive, uncontrolled forest fires can then spread much more easily and rapidly through the increasingly dry vegetation. The usually vibrant, life-filled green landscape can tragically turn into barren, desolate brown earth and black ash. This unfolding environmental situation is a profound and devastating tragedy for the entire planet. So, why exactly should we, as humans living all over the globe, care so much about these bizarre and wild plants? They are certainly not just simple botanical curiosities for us to merely observe from afar. They are absolutely vital for our own planet's continued health, stability and functioning. They produce a significant portion of the life-giving oxygen we all breathe every single day. They absorb vast quantities of heat-trapping carbon dioxide from the Earth's atmosphere, helping to regulate our global climate. They are also a potential, largely unexplored treasure trove, a promising source of new and life-saving medicines. They hold the very key to understanding the complex, interwoven tapestry of life on Earth. Losing them forever through inaction would be a truly immeasurable and irreversible loss for all of current and future humanity. We absolutely must act decisively and act now to protect the precious, irreplaceable Amazon rainforest. We urgently need to support effective international conservation efforts on a truly large and meaningful scale. We must actively promote and widely adopt truly sustainable agricultural and forestry practices. We can also help to empower local indigenous communities to protect their ancestral lands and their invaluable traditional knowledge. Educating people all around the world about the critical importance of this unique rainforest is absolutely crucial. Every single one of us, no matter where we live, has a significant role to play in this global endeavor. The future of these incredible, wondrous plants, and indeed our own collective human future, truly depends on the choices we make today. Let us all strive to be dedicated and responsible guardians of this irreplaceable green treasure.